Well, it's been a mostly ineffective Miami offense, and they will start now from about their own 6-yard line. And Steve Slayton in the backfield behind Matt Moore.
101 yards of total offense through 2.5 quarters. That's not good.
This is Slayton. And he's going to lose yardage back to the 3. Muhammad Wilkerson, first man into the backfield.
And a lot of expectations on that guy's shoulders. Their #1 pick out of Temple. And again, it's all about penetration, getting upfield, beating the block, and that's exactly what he just knifes inside John Jerry, the left tackle playing in place of Jake Long. Excellent work at getting upfield by Wilkerson. He is, talking about Wilkerson, he is green. He has got a lot to learn, but boy, he's got an upside.
On 2nd and 12, Moore will throw out in his end zone. And up to the 5-yard line to Pisano, the tight end. Ball came loose, but he's ruled down at the 6. Or the 7.
There was a contested completion. Rodney Poole and Anthony Pisano. Now that's 2 guys going after it.
Rodney Poole may be out to prove something. I think the whole world has seen the footage from him a week ago.
I think he's probably, if I was Rodney Poole, I would have stopped watching television. He got run over by Ahmad Bradshaw last week in one of the, that's Reggie Bush, who's a spectator today for the Dolphins.
Moore on 3rd and 9, going to throw the other way. This is Bess, and Bess spinning away from trouble on the sideline and out to the 24-yard line.
Well, there's Matt Moore working between the numbers and the sidelines, and he throws a really nice strike to Devon Bess. Here comes pressure up the middle, well blocked by the Miami front, and Matt Moore delivers a really on-time spiral right onto the hands of Devon Bess. And Devon Bess, one of the better receivers in the league after the catch. He's only 5'10", but he is powerful, and he's able to fight off a would-be tackle.
Undrafted out of the University of Hawaii. First down from the 24, Moore to throw again. On the move, throws, Hartline has it at the 35. That will be another Miami first down.
And Matt Moore buys all this time, but Brian Hartline really helps out his quarterback because, man, does he come back. Does he come back to fight. He is way downfield. I bet you Hartline comes back 15 yards to make a target. I mean, right now he's got nothing, but here comes Hartline, and he beats Cromartie on the way back to the football. That was just good work by Moore and excellent hustle by his receivers.
On first down, Daniel Thomas, the rookie, to about the 37, maybe the 38. Kenrick Ellis, the rookie out of Hampton, with the tackle.
A lot of talent over on that Miami sideline. That's Jake Long, torn biceps, has sidelined him. 4 Pro Bowls in 4 years. And Reggie Bush stayed healthy this year, Greg.
Dan, I was talking with him outside of the complex yesterday, and he gave those 2-wheel rollers, the segways, to his linemen in thanks for his 1,000-yard rushing season.
You know, he stayed healthy all season until the 15th game when he injured his knee last week, and he's not able to go today. We asked Ty Bowles, how serious is it? He said, well, he would be iffy if we were in the playoffs and had to play next week. There'd be a chance. So it's not serious enough that it requires surgery or something like that.
I think Reggie Bush proved a lot of things to a lot of people this year. There were folks who were beginning to think that he couldn't be an every down rusher.
Right. Hey, I was one of them. I didn't think he could be.
On 3rd and 3, Moore throws, and that is complete just across the 45-yard line to Pisano for a first down.
You know, the other thing about Reggie Bush, Greg, was, you know, his running, not the 1,000 yards, it's nice, but a 5-yard per carry average. That's a sweet spot for a running back.
And now David Harris is down on the field. David Harris limped slowly off the field and is being looked at on the sidelines. Number 53, Josh Monga, has replaced him at inside linebacker. First down for the Dolphins, now at their own 46.
They're looking at Harris's right leg.
This is Thomas, the rookie. and nothing doing there.
Well, it didn't take long for Mr. Munga to get in on the action there. Well, now we've got a Miami player who's down on a knee, and their training staff comes out. That's Richie Incognito, their left guard.
It was hard to tell who it was at first because he's incognito. Thank you. 2nd and 9 when they do resume play.
That was the most token of chuckles.
Meanwhile, there is JT. You know, how decisive was he, Dan, when we asked him yesterday, is there any chance midsummer you'll get the hunger again and you'll want to play?
And no, he said no. He said I don't want to be Brett Favre and come back and quit and come back and quit. He said I'm really planning on staying away, and he realizes how fortunate he is. He's leaving the game with his health. He's really never had a really serious blown out knee or anything like that. So, and yeah, let me tell you something, Jason Taylor, he's got a lot of opportunities awaiting him outside the world of the National Football League.
And much love here in Miami. Moore under pressure, throws it away. Hey guys, Drew Brees' name came up in our conversations with the New York Jets last night. We'll tell you about that in a second. Lex Hilliard in the backfield. Moore complete. That's a first down inside the 45 to Brandon Marshall.
And that time Brandon Marshall coming all the way across on a crossing pattern, and Darrelle Revis is half a step or so behind, and Brandon Marshall executes one of the quickest stops of all time. Check that out as he throws out the air brakes and tries to do a 180 and come the other direction. That's a little athleticism involved right there, folks. Don't try that at home.
Dan, how about Mark Sanchez saying he read Drew Brees' book?
Well, it was recommended to him by Brian Schottenheimer, who was the quarterback's coach during Drew Brees' early years in San Diego, and they were talking about the fact that Drew Brees in his 3rd year, which is, you know, where Mark Sanchez is right now, was actually benched several times in San Diego, and was, you know, he actually got benched in favor of Doug Flutie, and you know, look where Drew Brees is now. I think it's just, you know, that positive reinforcement, that anything to help Mark Sanchez along.
Well, and that is quarterbacking in the NFL is a learning process.
Yeah, and you're not making up a fairy tale. It actually happened to Drew Brees, and you can't be playing quarterback any better than he.
And we get a whistle. Well, we haven't had one of these in a while, so it's fitting.
Another false start.
Before the snap, false start. Offense, number 19. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
We'll see where this drive ends up for Todd Bowles and his Miami Dolphins, but it's already been a huge success. Remember, this thing started back at the 6-yard line. So in terms of field position, they've already moved it.
This is Daniel Thomas, and Thomas is hit hard by number 91, Sione Bauha. Tennessee has taken a 16-13 lead on Houston. Not good news for the Jets and their fans.
I'm assuming that these, I don't know if the guys are on the bench trying to track that game or not. I would highly recommend that they don't. It's tough enough here nursing this 4-point lead over Miami.
You wouldn't want to know if you were a player?
No. I'm too concerned about trying to win this game, which is very much up in the air right now. I would not want to know.
Moore. And that's complete out in the flat to Lex Hilliard out of the backfield.
You know, Greg, to want to know would imply that you would play differently based on the results of that game. And that's not the way a professional goes about it. Matt Moore releases that just before he gets caught in the sandwich.
Matt Moore, not huge as quarterbacks go. He's all of 203 pounds. 3rd and 12. stepped into this one. Marshall wide open to the 30, inside the 30 to the 27-yard line.
Well, Darrelle Revis, who's on Marshall, fell down. Darrelle Revis lost his footing and was on the ground when Brandon Marshall makes that catch. Let's take a look at it right here. What a matchup this is. But right there you can see that Darrelle Revis put his left foot out to try to plant, and he lost it, just slid out from under him, and down he went.
And that is the last play of the third quarter. We've played 3 here in Miami. The Jets need it bad. Along with our producer, Mark Wolf, our director, Bob Fishman, and the rest of our terrific CBS Sports crew here in Miami. Greg Gumbel, Dan Deerdorf, Happy New Year to you as we start the fourth quarter. The Jets with a 10-6 lead. Moore with the give to Slayton. Let's go back to that pass play. Moore to Brandon Marshall.
Yeah, you know, both these guys this week said, I hope the officials let us play. And there's a lot of hand fighting and contact. And, you know, you could raise the question, you know, did Brandon Marshall push off? You know, I don't think that that's what caused Darrelle Revis to slide. I think he lost his footing. And both these guys, you know, both of these guys have said this week, you know, there's going to be contact between us, and I hope it doesn't become a ticky-tack thing with flags flying.
And there was no shortage of praise from Revis. He told us he thinks Brandon Marshall is a gifted receiver. Moore. Best run out of bounds at about the 18-yard line, but enough for a first down.
Well, we've, you know, told you we were going to highlight this pairing here today. There's a good matchup there with Devon Bess, and again, he fights and competes for the football, and Matt Moore again shows a nice touch on the football on the sideline. Matt Moore is not afraid to air it out either deep or between the numbers in the sideline.
Miami's first trip into the red zone today. The pass complete to the near side of the field, and Best once again on the receiving end.
Boy, and this is some drive taking place right now. Check it out. This is 16 plays already. Man, this is...
By the way, you can keep track of what's going on with the Tennessee-Houston game on your screen. The Jets need a win here and need a Tennessee loss.
Now Mark Sanchez is and his entire offense over there can fall asleep. This drive's over 9 minutes already.
Moore on the move, keeps it, and out of bounds at the 12.
Well, I think Matt Moore surprises people with his ability to move. And, you know, okay, that's not fair that Mike DeVito, a defensive tackle, is left with having to try to run him down. But Matt Moore is a pretty decent athlete, moves around the pocket. But I think, like a lot of people, I've just been surprised at his ability to make all the throws that a legitimate NFL quarterback has to make.
3rd and 4. Moore over the middle, inside the 5 to Bess. 1st and goal.
Well, with all the attention that Brandon Marshall and Hartline are getting because of their ability to go deep, there's a lot of room underneath for Devon Bess. And you could see right there that Donald Strickland comes on a blitz, Eric Smith comes on a blitz, and there is a lot of territory left for Kyle Wilson, number 20, to try to defend, and he can't do it.
A great job by Best pulling in a pass that was thrown behind him.
Yep, it sure was. But a big hole in that Jets defense because of the blitz.
On 1st and goal. Daniel Thomas did not get in. Did everything but get in.
Well, he was going to make sure nobody got this football away from him. Look, Daniel Thomas never takes both hands off that football. Look, he's got a... Rex knows they did not get in.
Second and goal.
Mike Pouncey, the rookie center, over the ball, instrumental in this kind of a deal.
Trying it again on the left side this time. No call yet from the goal line.
Boy, they're saying he didn't get in.
Daniel Thomas comes up short again.
Pouncey is actually going to pull and lead up through the hole, and it looks like he slips. He's going to come out, and he goes down there. He loses his footing and isn't able to deliver a really big block. This is going to be the 21st play of this drive. You don't see that every day.
It's taken up 11 minutes and 50 seconds. Moore. Under pressure. Throwing. Touchdown. To Charles Clay.
And that was Josh Munga having to defend because David Harris is out of the game. Right there, you could see running to the inside and then coming back to the outside. And he leaves Munga behind. And that was just really well done by Charles Clay. And again, Munga just lost track of his guy, and tremendous effort by Matt Moore of staying alive, extending, and finishing.
21 plays, 94 yards, taking up 12 and a half minutes. And the Miami Dolphins, with 10:27 to play in the fourth, on Jason Taylor's getaway day, the Dolphins take the lead over the New York Jets, 13-10. Those 21 plays in that drive, that 12-29, top numbers in the NFL this season. Engineered by that man, Matt Moore.
I can't remember the last time I saw a drive that long.